Hello everyone. Today we have with us Priyavat, classroom student of GATE Aerospace Academy who got All India 13 rank in GATE Aerospace 2021 and currently pursuing exam tech at IIT Madras. So welcome Priyavat.
Okay, thank you, sir.
So Priyavat, first of all I would like to ask you about the teaching itself because uh, in the class also we used to emphasize a lot about the teaching. So like how it should be, right? So what was your experience about that?
No, there was this thing which I liked about that classroom program that when I joined, so first I went to Hyderabad. So when I came back to Delhi, because in Hyderabad the classes were going pretty slow. So when I came back to Delhi and I saw because I was not good in propulsion and basics, especially in gas dynamics. So when I came to Delhi and you started teaching us, the good part was like every topic was started from basics. So everybody was on same page. It's not like that if you have studied in your BTech properly, then only you can understand those concepts. But if you pay attention properly in the class, it becomes easy. So that was my take from the class regarding that.
And what about that point? Like in the class, we used to emphasize a lot now that teaching should not be in bookish language, right? Many
Exactly.
faculty used to teach in bookish language by taking the book in the class. So that I personally don't like, and I never touch any book in the class also. So what was your like? What is your view on that?
No, it had a positive impact, of course, on everybody because no matter how easy or difficult the book is, if somebody opens the book, the aura around it is like that books are always boring, right? Like whatever they have written is in complex language and the books are extremely boring. So that itself creates a positive impact that if the opposite person is putting so much efforts for us, so the person who is not even serious starts to become serious about it. So
Okay.
that was
So now something about the weekly class test. So for all the GATE aspirants, so how important do you consider to attend those weekly class tests which we used to conduct after completion of certain topic in offline and as well as online classes?
So the thing is, the reasons why it is important is because I have seen like usually what happens in colleges, they keep on teaching us until the mid semester or the end semester comes. So what happens during that time period, the uh, syllabus will get accumulated. Now the people will start picking up the important topics or whatever. So that thing covers it all, right? Because every topic will come to know that what are the important questions, where all we are making mistakes. Because in GATE, especially the silly mistakes matter a lot. Because if we are making silly mistakes, then no matter how much good we are at the subject, we'll never get it. So that was the part, and plus everybody will come to know that what is the actually competition among, because every coaching center everywhere that people should know. Like if this was an easy topic and still I'm making these mistakes, then I need to work upon this topic, and that will again create that thing that now for the test the people have to revise. So because of that, automatically people start to revise because that's very important.
So it helps to maintain the regularity too. Otherwise, few students
Right.
used to skip the topic for time being and then they keep it for later stage.
Exactly, and that's how they messes up because in the end now they'll think that this subject is coming for this mark, so we'll focus on this, and that too they'll like people will start taking like previous year question papers and they'll start to find similarity in topics, but that never works in GATE exam because every year the pattern changes, the concepts are going to be changed like the same, but the type of questions and type of concepts they are asking that way will of course change. Like earlier we used to have these questions, the statements we had to prove like what all statements were correct. So the pattern was same, but suddenly MSQ came, like when we had to write this exam. So the concept was same, but they made it more complex. So if we are not paying attention properly, so we will make mistake no matter like our two options are correct and we left one, then also we are going to make mistake in that. So there it plays a very important role.
And there is one more important question that in GATE exam, lots of students do silly mistake due to the nervousness. So how did you cope up with that? Any advice for the student to avoid those silly mistakes? Because this year also, like even it is happening with the top rankers too. Like last year, Amit also, right? I checked his sheet, and then I came to know that like he has done lots of silly mistakes. Similarly, this year All India ninth rank also, right? Prasad. he did so many silly mistakes. Otherwise, he would have been in top 3 rank. So, what you will say about that? So, any advice for the student to avoid those silly mistakes?
See, the practically, no matter how much we practice, we can never avoid it, because I will tell you my incident, because even I have been focusing on that. Like, I want to make my paper 100% accurate, but what happened? I started from back. So that question, I think you would have remembered. In that, we had to find this. Uh, you remember this wing airfoil wing theory? The question was based on wing theory, this
Okay,
NDT type.
okay,
So in that, we had to change the slope
okay,
of
okay, okay.
airfoil to wing,
Huh.
and I knew it. It was very easy question, and I made mistake there. So my only one question was wrong out of 43, and that was this question. So
Okay.
that itself says enough, because if that question was correct for me, I'll be in top 10.
Mm-hmm.
And
Yeah,
if
you
you,
also did so. That's what, like, how someone can avoid that mistake, because that hurts a lot, right?
yeah. So what I used to do is, let's say if I'm having timetable to study for 3-4 hours a day, so after that I can't keep on studying the same topic. So what I used to do is, let's say if I'm studying fluid mechanics, so we have that book called R.K. Bansal. So if we go to last, there are like separate 20 pages just for numericals and questions. So randomly I'll start solving questions because they were easy.
Mm.
Then I'll take SK model, I'll take this class notes, earlier quizzes. So that way, even though we are solving those questions again and again, we tend to stop making those mistakes, because we come to know that this was the mistake I made last time.
Mm-hmm.
And there was this another thing, like after every test, I used to solve all the questions which I did wrong. So that was very important, because otherwise, again, I'm going to make the same mistake in the exam. So
Mm-hmm.
that was the most important thing, to know the mistake and correcting. I used to actually have this separate notebook in which I used to write, like in this test, I made these mistakes.
Okay, okay. That's good strategy actually. So now the most frequently asked question by lots of students, that how did you remain motivated throughout your preparation? So like how did you motivated
Actually,
yourself?
in starting it's easy, but when we reach this month, October and November, now everybody starts losing it. Like, why we want to have exam like next day, because we can't control it. But the only thing is we can only wait. We can't shift it. So what I used to do is I kept on revising things up, because more we revise, it becomes easier. And like when I didn't had questions, so what I used to do, like we have this similar topics like HMT, heat mass, thermodynamics, and this electrical subjects like controls and stability. So what I used to do is I used to solve questions which were from other gate topics, let's say gate mechanical or gate civil. So that kept me like I have still so much more work to do. So that was the only source of what motivation or whatever we talk about.
Okay, okay. Because this is the question from the lots of, but I'm not getting that. If someone has desire to achieve, then definitely he will be self motivated and doesn't require any external motivation, right? But still lots of students used to uh, l- lose the track in between because of the demotivation feeling.
Actually, it's very normal, because once you start writing exam, right, the quizzes and something, let's say if the paper was very easy,
Hmm.
especially it used to happen to me, and wrote that exam, I knew I'm going to top in that exam. But even though I got the first rank in that exam and I make one stupid mistake, I'm going to think about it for next week. So
Okay.
it happens with everybody. But
Hmm.
the thing is, what we can do is we have to keep on going. And it's good that if we are making mistake in the exams or test series, because we won't be making that same mistake over there, right?
Uh-huh.
So the chances become less, like time after time. But there is no mantra for that to keep on getting motivated. Depends upon how much like actually you want to go to that place and crack it.
Hmm. So what's your future planning? Any specific career goal you have?
Right now, like I am not pretty sure about it, but yeah, I just got placed in or right now, and I want to work in that for some time. But I don't know what future holds for me.
Okay, okay. Now you are
Yeah,
satisfied with the placement as of now.
yeah, like because in aerospace industry in India, getting a core job is like big deal. So I
Hmm.
have to be satisfied, right? Because if I have been there in 2 tier or 3 tier college, I won't be getting this chance.
Hmm. 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 So Priyavat, would you recommend the GATE Aerospace Academy to GATE Aerospace aspirants?
Yeah, I'll recommend it to especially those people whose basics are not good. Because what happens is that you go to any place, everybody is going to teach the advanced topic and moderate topics. But where during the gate preparation it makes the huge differences while you are covering the basics. Because let's say 60 to 70 marks the paper is going to be basics only. And if you want to crack gate, because for me it doesn't matter I'm getting 60 marks or 80 marks, because between that I'm going to get any IIT I want.
Yes, yes.
So the student goal is not to top the exam. They should think about it, why they want to go to IIT and why they want to do it. So based on that they have to do. And if you really don't have any experience in basics, let's say you didn't read properly, because in engineering during BTech most of the people don't really study like properly, because actually is the most easiest degree to pass, right? Everybody knows about it, especially in 2-tier and 3-tier colleges, private colleges. So if they are actually serious about it and they want to learn, because they are not learning basics, they are not going to understand subjects like aircraft structures and stability, right? For them, like let's say for stability, you have to learn vibrations, because like 80 to 90% of this stability is about vibration. Rest is this moment and hinge balancing. So there is correlation between subjects. So you need a person who knows how to, club these things together. So if you want to do that, then it's a great place to.
Okay, thank you so much, Priyavat, for joining with us. Jai Hind.
Same to you. Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Year after year, we consistently produce ranks from our classroom program students. At GATE Aerospace Academy, we offer GATE Aerospace classroom program. We provide regular and weekend classes in this program in Hyderabad, Bangalore, New Delhi and Chennai. We also offer GATE Aerospace online program. Students from all over India can enroll in and attend classes in this program. We also offer GATE Aerospace postal program. Students who wants to self-prepare for GATE Aerospace exam can enroll in this postal program to get all the materials that are needed. And we also offer GATE Aerospace test series program. Test series are very crucial in the preparation process. So make sure that you practice more before the actual exam.
Our test series course is divided into two main categories, GATE Aerospace test series and GATE Aerospace previous year questions test series. This GATE Aerospace test series is further arranged according to topic-wise tests for different topic of a particular subject, subject-wise test for different subjects, then combination of subjects under multiple subject test. Grant test has full syllabus test like GATE exam. Similarly, previous year questions test series are arranged according to topic-wise, subject-wise, and then year-wise. We have also published two must-have book for aerospace aspirants, that is GATE Aerospace solution book and GATE Aerospace formula book, which you can buy from Flipkart and Amazon. There is separate video regarding features of these books. Link is given in description, you can check it. For postal program, we have problem sheet book level 1 and level 2 and study material for all the subjects: aircraft structure, aerodynamics, space mechanics, jet propulsion, flight mechanics, engineering mathematics.
Be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel and click on the bell icon if you want to learn more about GATE Aerospace and receive regular updates about aerospace and aeronautical engineering, such as lectures, job notifications, internships, job openings, and many more. By subscribing to our YouTube channel, you will be notified whenever we upload a new video, and it helps us to reach you quickly. Join our official Telegram channel for regular updates and follow us on social media. Thank you so much.